Hi, Mr. Corsi here. In this question, we're shown a triangular prism and it's sitting on an X, Y and Z axis, given various pieces of information about this picture, and then we're asked to write down the coordinates of point B and point C. Now some people have difficulty seeing the three-dimensional nature of drawings like this, so I brought along my dog Carter to help you. Let's see what he's doing. Hi Carter, what are you doing? I see, you're building a kennel. Okay, let's have a look at it and see how you're getting on. Oh, I see. Now, that kennel looks very much like an equilateral prism. It is. It would appear that you're building a kennel that looks extremely like the one in this question. So let's have a look at different viewpoints. Let's first of all look at the end of this triangular prism, and there's the isosceles triangle, these two sides being equal. Let's look at it from this direction. We can see three lines that are parallel and equal in length. There's a rectangular view of the side. We can even look at it from above. I need to move it up a bit. There it is. But yes, that gives you a feeling of the three-dimensional nature of the drawing that you're looking at. So thanks very much, Carter. Thank you for that view of your kennel, and good luck with building that. So here we are back at the drawing in this question. We're asked to find the coordinates of the point B and the coordinates of the point C. Now a little talk first of all about what we mean by three-dimensional coordinates. Here's a diagram. Remember, in Carter's kennel, the x-axis was green, y-axis was red, z-axis was blue. Going from the origin, we can travel to, say, this point P. How far along parallel to the x-axis have we gone? How far along parallel to the y-axis have we gone? How far along parallel to the z-axis have we gone? And that gives us our three coordinates, our x, y and z coordinates. So that's what we're going to have to do with this drawing. How do we get from the origin to the point B? Well, let's sketch out the route. We would travel along to probably the midpoint of this side of the isosceles triangle, and then travel parallel to the y-axis to the midpoint of this edge of the back isosceles triangle, and then travel up from there to the point B, parallel to the z-axis. So we need to put numbers on these. So let's look at the x-axis. From there to there, this is directly under the point A, where the x-coordinate is 4. So we've travelled from the origin to this point 4 units. So that's our x-coordinate of the point B. Next, how far have we travelled parallel to the y-axis? Well, we're told that DC is 8 units. This line is 8 units long. And this line from midpoint to midpoint would be also 8 units. It's parallel and equal in length to this side, a DC. So that's our y-coordinate for the point B. Finally, how far up have we travelled from the midpoint here up to the point B? Well, it would be the same if we travelled from the midpoint there up to the point A, and the z coordinate of that point is 5. So we'll have travelled 5 units up to get to the point B parallel to the z-axis. So our answer to coordinates of point B, 4, 8, 5. Let's move on now to point C, where we need to find the 3 coordinates for point B, C. And again, we'll do a path traced out along, first of all, parallel to the x-axis, then parallel to the y-axis, and then parallel to the z-axis. Well, that one's easy. We don't go up at all. 0 units parallel to the z-axis. So our x-coordinate, let's have a look at this one. Remember, from E to the midpoint of this side, or from the origin to the midpoint of this side, was 4 units. To travel from the origin to E is only 2 units, as can be seen from the x-coordinate there. So the rest of that journey from O to the midpoint there will be another 2 units to make up the 4 units. So this is 2, and by symmetry, since this point's the midpoint of ED, it's an isosceles triangle, this will also be 2. So we've basically travelled 6 units in total from the origin along to the point D. So that will be our x-coordinate of the point C. And as previously, we were travelling 8 units along D to C. DC is 8 units. That's our y-coordinate, and we've already worked out our z-coordinate is 0. So the coordinates of C are 6, 8, 0. So there's the 2 answers, B 485, C 680. So that's Mr. Corsi signing out. Thanks for watching this video.